What's up, everybody? It's your boy Justin.
And it's your boy Ellie here. Welcome back to another class of Barology.
And today we're going to be going over This Is War 3 Part 2. Giving it our best attempt to catch all these bars.
You already know.
So without further ado, let's get started.
Get ready for class. Big shout out to Falconshield. Amazing.
Fresh prince, afloat with 2 chains, packing lifesteal quints. Lonely little Lucian, married in the past tense, chasing absolution, the epitome of dense. Try run flash, my awareness is rife, can't shoot my hooks. Welcome to your mad life, it looks like you're in quite the bind. This is your bondage and it's not the fun kind. Fresh, yes, you'll find my mercy.
Woo! Hold on.
That was so hot that the computer bugged out.
Whoa!
Oh my god. So right off the bat with
Right
the
off the
bars.
bat, first character, Thresh, came in, started dissing other rappers in his own verse. He was like, yo, run a retribution to the Thresh Prince, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Big shout out, Will Smith. I flow with 2 chains, packing wife steal quints, bro. Yo, 2 chains? Come on now.
Also referring to your boy over here, Lucian. That's wife steal quints. Because he's stealing wives out here.
Lonely little Lucian, married in the past tense. Because he stole his bitch and locked her soul up in his lantern.
Also, if you guys don't know, that 2 Chainz bar goes really deep. Because 2 Chainz has a song with, oh no, that's 50. Forget it. Whoops.
Chasing absolution, the epitome of dense. Try, run, flash, my awareness is rife, can't juke my hooks, welcome to your mad life. Bro.
Run, flash, DC reference, you already know, gang type shit, Slaughterhouse.
That's crazy. We're here for it. You can't juke my hooks, this man always trying to hook somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
And then the bind with the bondage, for those fornicators out there that know what this bar is.
Looks like you're quite the bind.
Yeah,
this is your bondage, and it's not the fun kind.
You guys already know your bondage because you're all fornicators. But us that are...
us normal people.
Yeah,
right? Who don't do that.
We are the shepherds of the Lords. We don't fornicate until marriage. I'll explain it. So bondage is when you tie your partner up and do obscene things to their body while they're tied up. And a lot of people are into that type of shit. But you already know. Right back into it.
He was like, yo, this is your bondage and it's not the fun kind. Like... you're not going to have a fun time when I hook you.
So, man.
Alright, let's go. Verse number 2. Lucian.
Bring it back a bit.
Verse 2. Here we go.
The fun kind. Thresh, yes, you'll find my mercy in death. Put you down to rest as I purge all this pest and this quest. Begun when I picked up her gun and I realized I like my undead. Well done, son. You put the box around me, I break free with E.
Okay.
Most picked ADC since releasing C. Ain't nothing stopping me, and I won't spare ya. Rise again. I dare ya.
I like that. That was cute. The little gun cock. That was real cute.
Now, the one thing that I'm going to point out about this character here, he had an intense flow. For a lot of people that don't know how to, like, count syllables up in this shit, like, each syllable that rhymed with the next reference, it was not done in your typical rap format that they rap on the 2 and the 4 or the 4 and the 4. He carried it all over the place. There was 1 and 3s, 2 and 4s, there's 1 and 4. Like, it was actually crazy. Whoever, like, this man, good shit, my guy.
Alright, let's get through his verse before I start commenting on shit.
Oh shit, I thought it was going to be short.
We got halfway through it.
I thought it was going to be short like the other guys.
No, here we go.
I've gotten buff Now I dash, causing mad hype. I will predict your flash, call me Mad Life. I guide and fight with my piercing light. I am the purifier here, time to cleanse the night. Still my wife, but I laugh out loud, cause no one ever dated this green fart cloud. I've got a death sentence for you, yeah. Let me tell you, the last thing you'll ever hear for Senna.
Alright. Where do you want to start with this one?
Okay,
We're gonna run through the whole thing from the beginning, alright?
Jesus
Thresh,
Christ.
yes, you'll find my mercy in death. Put you down to rest as I purge all this pest, alright? Because he's the purifier. Like, that's his job, to kill ghosts.
Yeah.
This quest begun when I picked up her gun, because originally the pistols were his wife's. And he just picked it up and he was like, alright, I'm the purifier now, because she's gone. And I realized I like my undead, well done, son. Like, alright, you're talking to Thresh, you're spitting at him, we get it. You put the box around me, I break free with E. The box is Thresh's R, his ultimate. I break free with E, he's talking about himself. His E is a dash, so he just dashes right out of that shit.
But also with E, like ease, you already know.
Most picked ADC since release, you see. Ever since he came out, he was one of the top ADCs. Like, we get it. He even knows he's good. Ain't nothing stopping me and I won't spare ya. Rise again, I dare ya. And then you heard the gun cock, I was like, oh, okay. So when the ghosties come out, you ready. You got the strap, everything.
Oh man.
I've gotten buff, now I dash, causing mad hype. I will predict your flash, call me Mad Life. Like, bro, what? We get it, you have dashes for days. But I don't need
like, both of them. So it's because the...
like, he played
Thresh.
off of Thresh's verse.
Yeah, Thresh's verse.
The whole time.
He
Like,
had,
Flash,
like,
Mad Life, he played off that whole thing.
This is basically like when actual rappers go head to head and you're just
Like they were battling in their own separate world for a minute.
yeah, they said,
It's
fuck
so good.
everybody else. We're battling each other right now. I don't give a fuck about everyone else.
I
That's
kite,
crazy.
kite, and fight with my piercing light. I am the purifier here, time to cleanse the night. Like, yeah, alright, cool, you told us your job. We know who you are.
That's real crazy.
You steal my wife, but I laugh out loud. And bro, when they did the laugh out loud, they spelled it out. LOL for League of Legends. Like,
Yep.
that shit was... That was perfect.
I caught that.
Cause no one ever dated this green fart cloud. I've got a death sentence for you. Yeah, let me tell you, the last thing you'll ever hear for Senna, which is his wife's name. I was, whew!
Now that right there, in my opinion, was savage as all hell.
He was like, I'm gonna make sure I kill you, and that's the last thing you'll hear, Thresh. All right?
My guy.
You think you could steal my wife and get away with it? Nah.
I feel like I could be friends with this guy in real life.
I don't. Look at him. He's got 2 pistols. He's gonna murder me on spot.
I mean,
All right, here we go.
Come, my children, gather to me. Let me share my wisdom, how I came to be. I'll set you free, it won't come cheaper. The cult was right, don't fear the reaper. When you are born, you are condemned. I have the cure, your requiem. Find the peace, I know you will. Just hear me sing Pentakill.
Okay, that was cute.
so I love how he played
I-
on the band Pentakill that we just listened to in the last video. Check
Yeah.
it out if you guys haven't seen it.
Like he didn't play on it. He's actually the screamer from it.
Yeah.
He was the main singer. So that was cute. When he said, I have to cure your requiem, like, wait a minute. You're curious to murder us. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, come my children, gather to me. Let me share my wisdom how I came to be. Like, he's just speaking to us. He wasn't even rapping or singing. I'll set you free, it won't come cheaper. The cult was right, don't fear the reaper. Because obviously he's here to reap all the souls.
Yeah.
He's here to just take your souls and whisk them away as he murders you.
Yeah.
When you are born, you are condemned. I have to cure your requiem. Find the peace, I know you will. Just hear me sing Pentakill. Because if he talks to you, you're probably dead. Because he's the Reaper.
Probably dead.
You're probably already dead. You just don't know
God.
it.
These bars are fire, bro. Like, this is fuego so far.
Alright,
I like it.
here comes the next person.
Well, looky here. It's an all-you-can creep with a full course beer. What a positively dark sensation, filling me with jubilation. Venom in the atmosphere, I'm roaming with intoxication. I'm on high alert, so I'm sowing discord. You'll never see me coming like a snake in cardboard. I'm telling Ramos really loud, so he hits the call. I know I'm not
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Boy. I mean, girl. Creature.
woman. Looky here. It's an all-you-can-creep with a full chorosphere. What a positively dark sensation filling me with jubilation. Venom in the atmosphere, I'm roaming with intoxication. That bar right there,
That flow switch, bro.
that shit is deep. Because I didn't know about this. But after you told me about it and I looked it up a little bit, I was like, oh, okay. That kind of makes sense. So Jubilation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a character in DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right or wrong?
Yep.
And then she has a dark side, which is the dark sensation,
Yep.
right? I don't know what this is referring to. The venom in the atmosphere, roaming with intoxication. Don't remember what that was. But it had something to do with her.
Yeah.
I'm not a DC fanboy, so I don't know about this.
I have to look it up. It's like one of those things where in the moment I remembered most of it. And right now, because we're recording, of course, my brain is like...
Got it.
Do-do-do-do.
So we'll move on. I'm on high alert, so I'm showing Discord. You'll never see me coming like a snake in cardboard. When she said this and the little exclamation point came up, you know where she was going. It was going to Metal Gear Solid. We were waiting for the snake reference, and it came to us. It was there.
That's real crazy.
I'm telling Remus roll out, so he hits the clutch. I know I'm not Stan Bush, but I've got the touch. I'm telling Remus roll out. And they put in the Optimus Prime voice. They threw up the Autobot signature. You know what was going down.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm not Stan Bush, but I got the touch. That's the person who made the song. I think it is.
What blues can do, we can do. Ball? No.
Pretty sure it is. Anyways, moving on. Now we're on to the next verse. This is War has a lot of verses, which is why we're trying to go through it a little bit quicker.
This one is a pretty long verse, though.
Yeah.
Replicating life form entertainment routine. I get down on some knowledge like Joe gets down on cuisine. But you damages mean, I find your elbows obscene. Girl, my dominance is something I've already foreseen. I'm that Sauron looking ass boy beast. Shoot the cue from the northwest, I'll hit you from the northeast. Rock the void rift twice, help decrease such decease. Tentacles got him, and now you sounding like a priest. I'm a hovering hentai nightmare, disrupting tectonics, get you knocked up right there.
Okay.
As they come to save the day, faster than you can say. Life form disintegration ray. Are no organs safely removable? Have you ceased to evolve? Is your extinction provable? This beating is servable, your defeat is observable. Your fate is deservable, your species are durable.
Boy. Replicating life form entertainment routine. I get down on some knowledge like Cho gets down on cuisine. Got it.
Before
Cool.
we even continue with the top here, with what he said in the beginning. Removable? Provable? Servable? Observable? What? Ha! What the heck does this even mean?
Hors d'oeuvreable?
Yeah, what the heck is that?
Hors d'oeuvres? Like, it's like a cooking term. So, like, hors d'oeuvres are like what you eat before your meal. They're like the appetizer.
Oh.
Your species are hors d'oeuvreable.
Oh, that plays... Oh.
Yeah, the whole thing goes with the beginning. It's crazy. So back to what I was saying. Replicating a life form entertainment routine, alright? He's replicating rapping, which is an entertainment routine.
Yeah.
He's not even like doing this off his own. He's like, yeah, this is built into my memory. This is all knowledge. Because Vel'Koz's main thing is he seeks out knowledge, and that's what he gets off on.
Yeah.
Like, that's his fix. That's what he needs. It's just knowledge. So, I get down on some knowledge like Cho gets down on cuisine. Cho'Gath is the guy from the last video who eats the world. He eats everything.
Jimmy.
Yeah, exactly. The true damages mean I find your elbows obscene. Girl, my dominance is something I've already foreseen. Four. Because this man's rapping on the 4.
He is.
Retarded.
The man is like a lyrical genius. He said 16 bars in 4 segments. Let me put it on the 4 real quick. 4 scene.
I'm that Sauron looking ass void beast. And I like when they put up Sauron, they had his eyeball as the O. And like if you don't know who Sauron is a person from, I want to say, Marvel? And he's just a floating eyeball.
I don't remember where he's from. I know who he is.
Or he's from Lord of the Rings, and that's his floating eyeball. It looks exactly like Vel'Koz's.
Yeah.
Got it.
So they're just... We're not gonna get into that. I'll talk to you about that after the video.
We'll just do something else. Alright. Shoot the Q from the northwest, I'll hit you from the northeast. His Q is a ball of energy. He throws it out, it splits into 2 other balls, and it'll smack you. So if he shoots it at the northwest, it's gonna hit you from the northeast. Proc the Void Rift twice. His passive is Void Rift. When he procs it twice, your health bar decreases. Such decease. Tentacles got him. My god. Now you're sounding like a priest. Bro, when I heard that, I was like, you need to stop. This is getting really, really sexual, and I don't need this right now.
And then, of course...
And then he goes in. I'm a hovering hentai nightmare. Disrupt your tectonics. Gets you knocked up right there. Whew. You ain't need to say all that. I ain't need the hentai images of tentacles. Just I ain't need that.
We don't do those. We don't do those.
I like playing this character, but I ain't need all that imagery.
What a guy.
Melt your team as they come to save the day faster than you can say life form disintegration rate, which is his ultimate, which is that giant purple beam that he was shooting out.
Yep. And I like the animation that they did for that, where he disintegrated everything on the screen.
It was just like, oh, okay. Are your organs safely removable? Have you ceased to evolve? Is your extinction provable? This beating is servable. Your defeat is observable. Your fate is deservable. Your species ordervable.
And now, I just want to point out that everything this man said
had "able" at the end. It was disgusting.
And not only that, it made sense. It's not like your other, your rappers out here that you listen to. These mumble rappers. These guys aren't even...
It's not like your trash that you hear on the radio. No, this is lyrical content. These are geniuses.
Sense. This actually made sense. That's crazy.
Alright, you ready for the next guy?
Might as well be.
Death is only the beginning, I'm your opening chapter. Got a date with a horseman, are you ready for rapture? Would you kindly stop running, no point popping your flash. You can't run from fate, time turns your bodies to ash. I don't want to jinx you, but your graves are prepared. One more cog for the death machine, no one gets spared. Open up my embrace, face eternity's story. The ferryman's here, you will remember Yorick Mori.
Wow.
Death is only the beginning. I'm your opening chapter. Got a date with the horseman, Shadow Moses. Are you ready for rapture? Because he's the ferryman. He takes you to rapture, okay? You hop on his boat and he drives you down the river all the way to death.
But also, he referred to horsemen as in...
Shadow Moses.
Our boy Shadow Moses from the last video. From the first video, actually. But it's also referring to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. You get it? Because the apocalypse is rapture.
Ooh.
This man's bars. A1 so far. I like this guy.
And then he takes it back to the first 2 verses. Thresh and Lucian's, alright? Mm-hmm. Would you kindly stop running? No point popping your flash. It's like, alright, we get it. Running, flash, DC guy again. Here we go. A lot of DC bars in this one.
I like it. Good shit, my guys.
You can't run from fate. Mm-hmm. Time turns your bodies to ash. The character Ash. It wasn't spelled out. It's just ASH. No, they put the E so that you know it was the character.
Now, my question is, are they also playing on DC in that line? Because you can't run from fate. Dr. Fate.
Time turns your bodies to ash. I don't know if that's what happened, but...
I mean, he has a lot of spells. And first off, he's like one of the fastest characters in the DC universe, along with Superman and Flash. He is one of the fastest. So, it could be. I don't know if I'm reaching, but it might be.
Oh, no. I don't want to jinx you, but your graves are prepared.
Jinx the character.
This man is just listing off League of Legends characters at this point. He's already hit us with Ash. He's hit us with Jinx. He's hit us with Graves. One more cog for the death machine. Kog'Maw. Come on now.
But he also mentioned the horseman.
No. But that wasn't his name, though. He didn't say Hecarim. He said horseman. Like, yeah, it's inferred, but it's not there.
And
whereas,
the Flash?
Like, he's just throwing names at us now.
Yeah.
So he mentions Cog. No one gets spared. Open up my embrace face eternity's story, the ferryman's here, you will remember Yorick Mori, which is his name. He lists off 5 characters while rapping. Like, bro.
And I like how he rhymed with his own name. I always like when rappers do that.
That was really good.
I liked it.
All
My
right.
my boy went hard for no reason. He didn't have to do that.
Here we go. Here's the next one. Ready?
Let's go.
I'm organic, I'm botanic, despite panic. I take and I'll make damage, or gank and you'll leave bandage. I'll heal with my sap magic, I slay with my bark. Granted was peaceful but then enchanted. The details are so pedantic. In the right hands, I'm a god, call him night blue. I twist it, advance, I'm enhanced when I fight you. They can't hot fix, I've been buffed, I'ma smite you. I'm like Kha'Zix, I've evolved, call me Raichu.
Oh my god! Sir? I did not want to go back to the first video. Alright?
God?
I'm like Kha'Zix, I've evolved. Call me Raichu. Bro. Kha'Zix was making Pokemon bars in the first This Is War.
Bro.
He said, Metal Claws like Scyther, trading I'm set to evolve.
Yeah.
This man just brought him up. I'm like Kha'Zix, I've evolved. Call me Raichu. Like, boy.
And are we gonna skip over his fucking rhyme scheme up there?
No.
A1.
We're not skipping over anything, but like that's what
A1.
tripped me. Like that
Yeah,
was
like,
the
that
last
was-
bar I heard. I was like, oh god,
Bro,
why?
like that-
Why'd you do this?
Like, this man went hard for no I like him. I think he's my favorite so far.
All right, let's take it back to the beginning. I'm organic. I'm botanic.
botanic.
Despite panic,
Panic.
I'll tank and I'll make damage.
Damage.
Or gank and you'll need bandage. I heal with my sap magic. I slay with my bark granted. What? Was peaceful, but then enchanted. The details are so pedantic. Bro, this man's using big words. Alright? I like it. In the right hands, I'm a god, call him Night Blue. I twisted advance. I'm enhanced when I fight you. They can't hot fix. I've been buffed. I'ma smite you. I'm like Kha'Zix. I've evolved. Call me Raichu. First off, this man is a tree. Before, he was a walking tree like Groot. Alright?
Like Groot. What a guy.
Like Groot. He was just a regular fucking tree. And then he became enchanted because some idiot put a spell on him. And now he just murders people with his bark. He heals with his sap magic. Every time he hits you after like 20 seconds, he just gets health for free. So
That's
nice.
fun.
Great passive. He is a tank, and he makes damage. Or he used to. His ult used to be, he would just soak up all the damage that's coming at him, and then he would blow it back out in a wide radius. But they changed it. Now he just roots everybody in place. He throws out a bunch of branches, and they like stick you there.
That's still dope, though.
Yeah,
That gives your team the advantage.
exactly. Or ganking, you'll need bandage. It's like, bro, come on now. In the right hands, I'm a god, call him Night Blue. Night Blue was the player who played with him the most. So that was a fire-ass bar. Night Blue is also a person from Marvel. I twisted advance, that's his W. I'm enhanced when I fight you. They can't hot fix. Like you can't nerf me or buff me. Doesn't matter. I've been buffed. I'm gonna smite you because he's a jungler.
Yeah.
Smite is one of the abilities. Like, it was so good. And then he goes in. I'm like Kha'Zix. I've evolved. Call me Raichu. I'm still hooked on that bar.
Dude, my man's went hard. I like it. That is what we're here for. We're here for the bars.
Gotta hear that again. Ready?
Go ahead.
Smite you, I'm like Kha'Zix, I've evolved, call me
The
Raichu.
void is nigh. Release the anti-mage. I'm ripping through the fight with vigilante rage. I'm your dark knight. There is no defiance, and their magic outweighs shit.
Whew. That was really fucking short. That was real short.
All I'm saying is, that was really rude, my guy. My boy was about to reference more DC bars that I enjoy. And you just fucking...
The void is nigh. Release the anti-mage. Alright? Because this guy is literally the anti-magic person.
Nice.
I'm ripping through the fight with vigilante rage. Because he just walks up and kind of punches you. That's it. I'm your dark knight. Batman.
Vigilante.
There is no defiance, and their magic, oh wait, shit. And then the next guy comes in with silence. Because
Okay.
he's the anti-mage. So he silences you, makes it so you can't use skills. So good.
So there's another anti-mage here.
Technically. Well, this is an actual mage. He just has a silence ability.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're going to get into him.
Their magic always shit.
Silence! Bow! Mortal wretches, the dark and terrible is my profession. A simple desert wanderer is something I'm not. The mental mastermind causing valor and to rot. Voidlings arise and hear my dark call. Bring those undead, feed their flesh to Kog'Maw. I'm crossing through dimensions, gone from Rand to Thanagar. But see, this isn't here now, so hail Malzahar. Void is a horror unlike any you've known. No light, no sound, just dark, dead, cold. At any given time, you can wind up here. Then I terrorize your mind and consume your fear. There is no escape, just stay where you are. Dark magic so powerful they call me Jafar. A glimpse into the night is revealing your fate. The void is coming, oblivion awaits.
That is my favorite verse in this whole fucking song. He murdered it. I love it. Love it. If it wasn't Maokai, if it wasn't the tree, it was this guy. 100%.
The Sithis isn't here?
So hail Malzahar, which is his name.
The Sithis isn't here?
Yup. So here we go. We're going to start from the beginning. Ready? Silence. Bow. Mortal wretches. The dark and terrible is my profession. Alright? That alone was just like intense because of the way he said it. He like paused. He was like, silence. There was a nice pause there. And then he was like, bow. Pause. And then he continued. Mortal wretches. And he just went in. I like that. He didn't even rhyme. He just fucking said it.
If you think about it, it's the way that his voice fluctuates. Like, go back. It kind of sounds like he... Like, rappers do that sometimes. They'll take words that don't generally rhyme, but they'll fluctuate their voices and their pronunciations to make them sound alike. So it didn't, like, quite rhyme, but it sounded alike. Like, wretched profession.
Alright, let's
Like, listen to
let
it.
me hear this again.
Magic always shit.
Silence! Bow! Mortal wretches, the dark and terrible is my profession.
Okay.
So it's like
I
the
see what you're saying there.
It's the fluctuation of the voice.
Alright, and then he goes on. A simple desert wanderer is something I'm not. The mental mastermind causing Valorant to rot. Bro, that was fire.
That
Alright?
really was.
Because the way he's dressed, he's not just a regular desert wanderer. He's from the void.
Yeah.
The mental mastermind causing Valorant to rot, like he's on Valorant. That's the place where like League of Legends lore takes place.
Yeah.
And he's just out here causing it to rot, like he's destroying it piece by piece. Voidlings arise and hear my dark call. Bring those undead and feed their flesh to Kog'Maw.
The other guy.
The Voidlings are like his little minions, so he can summon them whenever. Like this is one of his abilities. He just summons his minions. And they're like these little spider things that crawl around on the floor. And eventually they deal damage and hurt you. So he just summons them, he grabs the dead bodies, and he brings it to Kog'Maw.
So clearly, this is the guy that's married to the Spider Queen bitch.
If only.
If only, what a guy.
That's a dangerous team right there.
Yikes. They're from different factions, aren't they?
Yeah. She's from
Yeah.
the Shadow Isles, he's from the Void.
Yeah.
You know, the two factions that are actually fighting in these raps.
Yeah. I know because they have like a really dark purple background, while the Void, they have like the blue.
This
the
is the Void.
Shadow Isle.
Shadow Isles has the blue.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm crossing through dimensions, gone from Rand to Thanagar. But Sithis isn't here, so hail Malzahar.
Fire.
He rhymed his own name with Thanagar.
Dude.
I can't even.
Fire.
I can't even.
Absolute fire. Oh my god.
The void is a horror unlike any you've known. No lights, no sound, just dark, death, cold. Bruh. At any given time, you can wind up here. Then I terrorize your mind and consume your fear. So basically his R, he locks you in place and puts a pool of the void underneath you, and he shoots a purple beam into your brain and melts your brain. So it just does mass amounts of damage while holding you in place. So that anybody else could come and just smack you up.
So we're not friends with this guy.
Not at all. Like, he is the definition of, oh, you see me in game, you better focus me or else.
Yikes. That's real crazy.
Yeah. There is no escape. Just stay where you are. Dark magic so powerful, they call me Jafar. Bruh.
Which ties back.
I loved it.
Which the Jafar line ties back to everything he said in the very beginning.
Yep. The
About-
dark and terrible is my profession. A
Yeah.
simple desert wanderer, Aladdin, is something I'm not. Bruh.
And then if you notice, he did talk about how he has, like, no time.
Yep.
And that's basically what he did with his own bars here. Because usually you keep your segment going for the first 4 segments of the bar, 16 bars. And then he just said, nah, fuck all that. I control time, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my shit my own way. I'm just going to rhyme over here with 1 segment, and I'm going to bring it back like 2 segments later. Boy.
A glimpse
Boy.
into the night is revealing your fate. The void is coming. Oblivion awaits. Like, that was so good.
Boy.
And there's still a whole 2 minutes in the video. Like, that was the last bar. But there's still 2 minutes in this video.
I wonder what's going to happen.
I wonder too. I'm pretty sure this is just the promotion part.
Simple desert wanderer is something I'm not. The mental mastermind causing valor and a rot. Voidlings arise and hear my dark call. Bring those undead, feed their flesh to Karma. I'm crossing through dimensions, gone from Rand to Seneca. But sickness isn't here now, so hail Malzahar. Void is a horror unlike any you've known. No light, no sound, just dark dead cold. At any given time you can wind up here. Then I terrorize your mind and consume your fear. There is no escape, just stay where you are. Dark magic so powerful they call me Jafar. A glimpse into the night is revealing your fate. The void is coming, oblivion awaits.
And it's just tells you who performed it. So who do you think won?
Clearly it was my boy over here. Fucking
Malzahar.
Malzahar.
I don't know.
Malzahar.
Like, this is what gets me every time. Like, I really like Maokai as a champion. So when I heard his verse, I was like, it's kind of fire. And then you hear Malzahar and you're like, it's also fire.
So
But-
it's like,
But Maokai has that thing that I just like. And I think it's his speed.
yeah, I like. So the thing with Maokai is that we are used to like people like Hobson, Dax, that they futuristic. All of them, they like switch up their flow constantly.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And it's like that catches your attention each time as you're listening to them. This guy did that halfway through. He started off over here with one flow. He sped it up and then switched it back, and then switched up the rhyme schemes halfway through.
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
honestly, that catches your attention a lot because it's not the same hearing I'm organic, I'm botanic, despite panic, I'll tank damage, or gank and you'll need a bandage, than to hearing twisted advanced. I mean, not that one. That one is kind of like that. Was peaceful but then enchanted.
The details are so
pandemic.
pedantic. In the right hands, I'm a god. Call them night blue. I twisted advance. I'm enhanced when I fight you. It's like
Even then, he had so many internal rhymes. Like, for him to have all that, he really had to sit down and go through.
like
this.
in such a short segment too. It was great. He wasn't as long as Malzahar, but he still had everything that he needed.
Yeah. So in terms of the lyrical ability, he was able to flip a lot in there. But the thing is, with Malzahar, the punches hit a lot harder. He was just like, Maokai had a lot of jabs. He had hooks. That's basically the best way to explain it.
Alright. So for this video, we're saying Malzahar.
We're saying Malzahar, and I think close to first would have to be Maokai. So those are definitely the top 2.
Yeah. Out of everyone we saw, it was definitely those 2. Vel'Koz had a wicked beat. Like, his shit was good too.
Honestly, I liked it. I liked the little dispute that Lucian had
With Thresh at the beginning.
with Thresh.
Like that was cute. That was a cute thing.
So I see what you guys did there. That was a good way to like
hook us in and then
Like-
just keep us going.
I like it. I'll give you props for that one.
All right, well, I think that's the end of this video.
Yeah.
See you guys next time. Like, subscribe, leave comments down below. You know the drill.
Let us know who you think was the best. Let us know like what bars we missed.
Let us know which was your favorite part.
You already know. It's your favorite too. It's been Barology 101. Peace.